Braham Djidjelli from Bridgenoble. We're a niche tech recruitment agency specialising in open source development, data analytics, business intelligence and data science positions. We're actually having to go overseas, so these aren't just existing in the UK. We're having to go to the likes of Spain, who seem to have a great emergence of data scientists, and to a lot of the Scandinavian countries, ship them over or initially do a Skype or a Google Hangout. So yeah, absolutely, it's a challenge, but we know exactly how to fulfill that challenge, and that's why a great deal of our placements are actually coming from abroad and locally and from universities around here that we're explaining and surveying on where they should be plugging into. There seems to be a great deal of good statistical scientific people coming from the Scandinavian countries, so the data scientists, and we're getting a massive amount of open source developers coming from Spain and some of the more central and now the Eastern European countries. So as they've been opened up, like Hungary for example has just been allowed to work over here, so we're seeing a greater influx, and I think they're more willing to delve and just jump in and try things new, even if it means learning in their bedroom, doing a bit of freelancing, using the confidence. That's great, because in the UK people tend to be more closed than in certain places in Europe. Instead of going out there entrepreneurially and doing it, I know we have a massive tech hub and there's a great scene here, but in terms of the everyday person actually learning data science or learning some sort of open source development, it really starts in the bedroom. It really does. And then they take that leap, they take that first opportunity role, and their career just spirals from there. We need to make it clear to everybody that they can actually enter into these roles. They're not all with big corporate machines and stuffy companies. They're actually in tech startups. You can go, you can be part of a business that gives you options. You can have that sense of ownership, because a lot of these designers, developers, they don't just want to give their IP away. They actually want to feel that they're building on something for themselves, something that they're part of. And there's a couple of people that we've placed that come back to us 2 years later and they're like, guys, you may be a millionaire, literally. And I was just a guy coding in my room, and when you see that, that's fantastic. I think it was the reassurance from some of the corporate bodies that Sherry particular, and there's actually a lot of females going for that as well. So if you've got a PhD at uni, you can come out. Again, you can join a tech startup, you can get some options, you can do some really exciting work with the modelling and with the statistics and the traditional mathematics that you've learned. And contrary to belief, they're not all boring and stuck in the corner. They just happen to have learned those academic traits, and the ones that can apply it commercially are absolutely thriving at the moment.